With the emergence of competitive massive multiplayer games such as Battle Royales attracting millions of players, there is a high possibility that you, the person watching this video right now, has encountered a cheater, a wall hacker, an aimbotter, whatever you want to call it. Multiplayer games are ruined by these people because they will simply mess up your experience as you spend upwards to 10, maybe 20 minutes wandering around the battlefield only to be shot through the walls by some kid with her mom's credit card. Add the fact that it is certainly unfortunate that as the time has passed, cheating has not only become rampant but also much more accessible, with cheating sites selling their quote-unquote product to a sea of people who want nothing better to do than stroke their own eggplants to feel good about themselves, rather than play fair like everybody else. But seriously, why do people do it? What motivates them into entering a game that, by the end of the day, is just a game and has absolutely no bearing to what they do in real life? I mean, they're not going to suddenly become pro players if they cheat now, would they? So let's talk about it. Hi, and welcome to the channel. If you're watching this, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're on YouTube, and follow the page if you're on Facebook. It helps out. So let's ask ourselves a question. Why do people hack? First, let's define as to what I mean by cheating or hacking. Personally, I think there are fundamentally two ways to hack or cheat in a game, so let's talk about that first in brief detail. One is glitching, which I'm sure most of you are already familiar about, as it is something that's already present or already inherent inside a game that you're playing and is simply being exploited to get an advantage. Examples would be something like a duplication glitch or something where you can duplicate a rare item multiple times just so you can get an advantage over the other players. Point is, it is something that's inherent to the game you're playing, and it might be something that a developer forgot to fix or is a problem with the code that can be easily exploited. The other one would be a script or a program, something like an overlay or a wall hack that grants cheaters information on what to do next, just so they could get a competitive advantage. A program that completely alters the game and allows you to be able to do things that wouldn't normally be possible. Think of PUBG flying cars or infinite health or auto aim in Battle Royale. Now that we got both of those topics covered, let's talk about the cheaters themselves. Why do people do it? Why do they resort to doing it? And what's the true purpose of doing it? Steamworks Development has a very detailed video of this topic, and I would very much suggest you go and check it out. Video link will be at the video description, as most of what I'm going to say is just a personal simplification and my understanding of the subject. So first, there are the casual cheaters. They are probably the ones that cheat the most and is the most common form of cheater in every multiplayer game. They are the type of people who maybe found the game that they were playing is just a little too hard, a little too difficult for their tiny little hands, and they just decided to buy a script or a program to get a competitive advantage towards everyone else, just to feel good about the game that they're playing. They don't necessarily have any malicious intent that is working towards some sort of goal to mess everyone up. They just want to have a good time. Cheating gives this feeling, and they're just indifferent about everyone else's situation. Basically, they think they're playing a single player game because multiplayer games are designed to be too competitive in nature, and they tend to feel weak or inadequate. The next type of cheater is what we would call the followers. Now, this usually happens when a game has reached a tipping point in which everyone is cheating. This usually forces players to cheat because everyone else cheats. And in this particular sad situation, like in some countries, China, where honest to goodness players are actually being forced to resort to cheating, simply because the game developer refuses to fix their game, or simply because it has come to a point where cheating has become the norm. Then you have the ragers or the griefers. Now, these are the anarchists. These are the type of people who just want to watch the world burn and will simply cheat because it gives them the satisfaction of ruining other people's experiences. These guys are the terrible ones because they are the type of people you see blatantly cheating in the game with like hundreds of kills, and they won't even bat an eye if they get reported because they're just gonna make a new account and they'll do it over and over until they get bored and move on to the next game maybe. And lastly, we have the extra special, extra snowflake trash bag of people called the Achievers. Now, these are the people who desperately need to win at all costs. These are the type of people that will trash talk you when you're being bad at the game and will claim that they're the best player in the world despite using a hack or a cheat. Now, personally, I don't know if these people have, something wrong with their brain or something, but I could not even imagine how a person who uses a cheat or hacks thinks he's actually good at the game he's playing and deserves to be praised for all the achievements that he or she has made in the game. Like, dude, you're the real pathetic one here. What are you trying to get? Because you're just essentially lying to us, the players that you're playing with, lying to the game, and most importantly, lying to yourself. Now, I'm sure that there are other people with other reasons for cheating in a game, and I'm willing to bet that some of them may have some pretty justifiable reasons within their heads, but you can't fix a wrong thing with another wrong thing, and that applies to both life and in video games too. Now, personally, I feel that it provides a much better feeling of satisfaction if we do actually achieve these victories by slogging through the adversity, but I don't know about what you guys think. Cheating in video games will probably never go away. Someone, somewhere will always figure out how to hack or crack a particular game, but hopefully developers are going to become more proactive in making their games, and hopefully the community as a whole takes this seriously so we can all, at the end, have a good time. Because hey, that's what games are for, right? So, what kind of cheater are you? Are you still cheating in your games right now? Leave a comment below and talk. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and follow if you're on Facebook, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Every single follower sub helps. I also stream on afternoons, Philippine time, almost every day at Facebook Gaming. So you can check me out there and, let's talk. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys look forward to my next video, and you guys have a great day. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.